and Liam, but mainly just me. I'll tell you scary stories from the crypts with my ambiance light. So welcome, foolish mortals. Hello, Sabrina. Hello, Misty. Okay, no, let's not do this. Hey, Joe Marie. Sterling is actually asleep, thank God. I could tell because when he was acting out with Leo, I was like, okay, he's asleep, we see him. Hey, Melanie. Hey, Donna. Hey, Sheila. Hello, hello.
There's so many billboards in this state.
Popos?
Billboards.
Oh, billboards? Because it's it's the way to get out of Florida. We're in Georgia, by the way, y'all. We have an hour and a half to Buc-ee's, and I think we have another hour to our hotel. That's what we got going on so far. We're slowly getting there.
Right there.
What?
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's gift card? Or Buc-ee's, what is it? Yeah.
4 miles.
Let me send alert real quick. But yeah, so 2.5 hours so far. I think, and then we'll be there. Thought we could talk about spooky stuff and have ghost stories since it's so late. My spooky lighting. Hey Ann, hey Ashton. Comment below who likes spooky stories. Let's see. Who likes scary stories? Liam does. But guys, if you guys can, hit those Harsh Let's Play emoji keyboard real quick while everyone's coming in. Say hi and make those emojis fly in the corner for me. Can we do that? My spookiness? No, we're not driving to the cabin tonight. That would be too much. Too much. Yes. Oh my gosh, Chloe's actually relaxing and sleeping. Thank goodness. I said that feeling we went to the rest stop. She went. Now she's like, I think she had to. She actually was trying to tell us like she actually had to go. So I was like, thank goodness. But I guess her sniffing all the other doggies helped. She wanted to mark her territory. Oh, welcome. Ah, Lisa and Sheila like the scariness. But yeah, Liam almost got me arrested because the damn license plate was raggedy AF, and he had the new one in his car the whole time.
I was just waiting for the sticker.
Well, I peeled the sticker and fixed it.
Yeah, no.
What do you mean I didn't? It's
The sticker came.
No, it did not.
Yes, it did.
What, with the wind?
Yeah, you can keep it. I taped it on.
You taped it back on?
Taped it on. Put tape on.
Oh, I was going to do that. So good.
It was like curling up and stuff.
Yeah, so we're good. No, we're not getting pulled over now. I even called the sheriff's department to tell them I did my due diligence. No, repainting is illegal. We all learned that, okay, guys? I would have done too. I almost asked him. I was like, I should ask him. He would probably would have looked at me like, you're just gonna come with me. Yeah, Lunas is home. This is Chloe's big trip. But yeah, we have an hour and a half to Buc-ee's. That's where Liam's gonna get gas. So that'll be close. So I'm just glad that little Chewy is sleeping. Yeah, we're headed to the cabin. But I actually brought a ring light with me. So and that was charging. I charged it earlier, so we can pop in. So, is there someone in your life that you believe if they told you something? Like, would you believe what my mom and dad told you? Or could you, if my dad told you something, would you be like, you're lying?
If he said I saw a ghost, I'd say, okay, whatever.
You wouldn't believe him?
No.
But you believe in everything else, but not that.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Not even the Holy Ghost?
Oh my God.
We won't get into it. We won't get into it. We're days. We were
It's
at.
not even the phrase is Holy Ghost.
We were into it for days about the Holy Ghost. No, we're just barely in Georgia. But my dad grew up in a haunted house. Okay, y'all. Buc-ee's is on your bucket list. It's cool. It is cool. Alright, hold on. I'm trying to get you guys good. It was this old house, like 100-year-old house. And he lived in the attic part, I guess, or maybe it was the third story. But boxes would move on their own, and when my mom and dad would be together, like lights would go on and off and flicker. like see shadows and stuff. But this is the craziest thing, because I remember this. We were having a garage sale when I was a child at our house in East Northport. And this lady was at our garage sale, and she's talking to somebody about how she bought this home, but she's selling it because it's haunted. And my mom's like eavesdropping. She goes, if you don't mind me asking, where's the house? And that lady said my dad's childhood home address. And she was saying how she would be laying in bed and there'd be an indent next to her, like someone was sleeping in the bed. And they would smell this tea being cooked. And they found in the attic where my dad was this stuff from this lady who lived there prior to my dad. She schmilled herself in the attic. So my dad was hearing this dead lady rustling around, her spirit. But isn't that crazy, like to go full circle, like hearing a lady tell a story, and it was like Bread and Cheese Hollow, or that was like the street name or something, and it was the same house. I think there's slushy snow going on right now.
What?
You know what's called slushy snow? When I was little, I used to talk to a little girl. She passed away in the house I lived in. Ooh, creepy Susan. Hey, Stacy. We're getting a Buc-ee's this year. Oh, okay. Be ready for like crazy traffic. I feel like I heard a rumor that our town is like fighting having a Buc-ee's. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's a crazy thing because they're just so wild. But yeah, and then my dad, also growing up, cookout, lived next to a serial killer. And what's crazy is the kid's parents always thought my dad was the bad egg or his brother, but it was obviously their child. And there's like movies after him now. I wonder if he was evil because of the haunted house that he lived next to. Adrian, we respond to emails within 48 business hours, Monday through Friday. ADRIENNE. So let's see real quick. Okay, so you just emailed. Yeah, we should be getting to you soon. But let me tell you. Hold on, really quick. Let's see. I feel like I responded to you verbally live. 290-284. Let's see. Your label was printed today, so I'm going to screenshot it and just make sure. But I thought I verbally said yes, that we'd make sure you got the free palette. Right? Yeah, so this kid literally, like, they call him like the acid king or whatever, but he went into the woods with his friends, did like acid, and ended up allegedly murdering his friend and getting his eyes out with a spoon as part of a ritual. And just left the kid in the woods or whatever. And then the two kids that was with him that saw it, I think ended up like ratting him out and stuff. But he did take a few kids, and they were like trying to blame like the shrubs for that being the reason. But I think he was just a bad egg. My daughter could see, and we did too, this little boy that died in the house. We lived in his mom gave us a message for him. She seeked me out. Wow, that's crazy. My dad actually told me a story where he has a twin sister, and they went camping with his dad like a long time ago on this like river, and on the other side of the river he saw this little boy, and he like didn't think anything of it, but this little boy was walking around with no parent, and he like tells his dad, and they don't see it, and they find out when they get back that a little boy recently right before drowned in the river. So my dad could have been seeing the ghost of this little boy just wandering back and forth on the riverbed. So, okay, so are you telling, okay, so that night with the witch grabbing your foot, you believed it then for that moment?
I believe something brushed against my foot. It could have been the wind from the air vent on our ceiling.
You told me it like grabbed your foot.
But no, something raised my foot. Could have been
After
Luna's
the
tail.
whole witch thing.
Could have been Luna's tail. I don't know.
Luna wasn't there.
Where was Luna?
Already in bed. You were so scared, you like jumped.
I wasn't scared. I did bring my foot underneath the comforter.
Yeah, he literally has a witch grab his foot and he still doesn't believe.
It could have been you for all I know. Trying to play a prank on
Okay,
me.
so tell me, like, what would you need to like be proof? Like a ghost would literally have to like be in front of you.
I would need a
Or
ghost
do you
that
still
looks
wrap-
like Casper saying, hey,
I'm a ghost?
yeah. Or Ghostbusters. The big green goblin guy that eats pizza.
No, I just feel like you need to see a real entity. Okay, but how about Sterling's situation? Sterling saw ghosts that were in her house.
Four.
Right, and he described them to the T.
I don't believe in ghosts. So
He literally told you.
they're never going to convince me.
Sterling literally saw 2 apparitions in her home, and it was only ever one time. And the craziest part was it was in the broad daylight, the power goes out, and we're looking down into the movie theater room, and it like looks dark as can be. And Aizen's there too, and Aizen does not believe in any of this. But having a 4-year-old be like, I'm scared, please. He's like, please shut the door. There's ghost in there. There's a ghost in there. And we're like, baby, there's no ghosts. And we shut the door, and he's feeling better, and the lights come on, and he's fine. And then we're talking about it, and he's like, Daddy, I'm like, go in there and check, you know, like. And he's like, I literally asked him, like, what does the ghost look like? He goes, there's 2 ghosts. And I'm like, okay, what do they look like? He goes, a Daddy Asunta and a Mommy Mary, or something like that. Like old lady Asunta and old lady Mary, or no, old Asunta, old Mary. That's what he said. And I'm thinking as a 4-year-old, okay, it's obviously an old person, and Mary has blonde hair, Asunta has dark hair. So I was like, okay, that must be it. So I contacted owners prior, and I said, what did this your so and so look like? And his grandmother was blonde, and his father was brunette, and they passed away in that room. So Sterling literally saw these these spirits in that room matching to the T. Yeah, and I literally said, Sterling, where do you think they came from? And he goes like this. He's like, they came from up there. I don't know why they're here though, but they came from above. Like that, I'm like, I believe Sterling 100%. What? Okay, so what do you rationalize what Sterling saw and how it matched exactly? Because he didn't know any of that.
Probably the scary movies we don't watch.
Yeah, but he knew it was 2 and their hair color. How do you explain that?
Well, I have brown hair and you have blonde hair at the time, so
I didn't.
that's how I explain
But an old, he even described old. And he's always, to this day, he does not like going in that room. It scares him. That's the only room that scares him. I don't want to go in the room scared. That's a scary room. That room's haunted. That's the only room in the house. Yeah, Aizen was there. That was the only room. And that's the room where people died. You guys get a little intuition into our house. And then like the people told me like, well, if they are there, they're really friendly. And nothing's ever happened. But Sterling's, that was the only time ever he saw them. Just in that room. Hey, Delita. I wasn't live. I started filming him because he kept talking about it. Because he was really scared. He literally jumped in Aizen's arms. He's like, please shut that door. I'm so scared. I keep seeing them. So we literally shut the door. And he was like, thank you. And it was weird though because it was broad daylight out and that room was like pitch black for some reason. It was very actually eerie. Yeah, he does not like going in that room by himself. Like he will sometimes like play Legos. But if the lights are off, he's like, I don't want to go in there. I'm scared. Thank you for the flowers. Yeah. It goes in waves where he's like, I'm not going into that scary room.
Should stop here one time.
The Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola World, yeah.
That'd be cool. But yeah, that was like the only that's the only room that he has any situations with. By the way, y'all, don't forget, we have buy one, get two free with Spoiled. Just put 3 from the Goodbye collection in your cart. Boom. Someone did a really good one earlier. I kind of want to say it. They got 3 $300 boxes. So they got all that product for $300. $900 of product for $300. I was like, damn. But you could do that with fill it up boxes too. Or mini mysteries. I don't want to talk about it. Ooh, someone's asking me to star party. Let's do it. Let's see if we can hit this, guys. 5 minutes for the star party. Let's hit the star party today. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, I feel like I've seen spirits before. When I was a kid, like our house was built in 1904, and I woke up one time. I was a young child, and I remember seeing this ribbon spinning in the room, and I was trying to rationalize it. Like, this is what I remember. Thank you, Holly. I remember looking out the window and saying, okay, there's no sirens. Why is there this red spinning? And I watched it until I got the light, and when I turned the light off, it vanished. Thank you, Sandy. But I remember distinctly, I had to be like maybe 8 years old, that it almost looked like a ribbon spinning. It was like this red ribbon spinning. And I remember when I turned on the light and it vanished, I fucking ran to my parents' room, got in the bed, and I was like so scared. Nicole, with Spoke Cosmetics within 5 business days, just because of like how busy our promos are right now. Delita, enjoy, let's do this. Thank you, ladies. Check, you guys might have free stars. And then I found out a little girl used to live in my room. So that was something. And then there was a time, so we had a carriage house on our property that my parents remodeled, so it was 2 rooms on the first floor. So it was kind of like an art room, and it was like a gym at one point, and then upstairs had 2 rooms. And my mom was in that house one night doing stuff, and she's in one room, and thank you, Lisa. That's Red Bull money for Liam. Thank you, Holly. My mom hears mommy. Thank you, Nancy, mommy, and she's like, hello. There's there's probably 3 of us at the time. She goes, hello, and she hears mommy, and she's saying hello again. She's thinking like, which kid is coming out here at night? It's like 9 o'clock at night. It's dark out. Let's do this thing. We're 1/3 the way there. So she comes in. She's like, George, what kid was out there? We were all asleep. So it could have been that little girl again, on the property. But that was a creepy one. But yeah, she came in. She was like, thank you, Lisa. But yeah, she heard someone just going, mommy, mommy, in that other room. And what's cool about the house that we lived in was that, obviously, like I said, it was from 1904. My parents found original pieces from the house hidden inside the house and in weird places. Like, we had French doors in the living room. Thank you, Lisa. I know, I need a tissue. Oh, here's these. Like, literally. But this is what I'm stuck using. Thank you, Joy. What?
I'm not going to be able to go to that one place.
What one place?
The underwater scene. I always wanted to do that with Chloe.
Oh. Ugh. Thank you, Joy. Let's do this. We're almost halfway there. So, we have French doors in our living room. They found them hidden in the walls. It's weird. Why hide that? Then our front gate, like our little cute gate, they found buried in the yard. So we had a lot of pieces from the house that were original that my parents found in weird places. But we never had anything like scary happen where it was like evil. But I remember one time it was broad daylight. This is the weird stuff. I was in the kitchen. I felt like a presence. And I said, and like I'm telling you guys, like we moved out of that house when I was like 12. So we're talking 12 and under. I remember standing in the kitchen going, if anything is here, make it like, give me a sign. And at that exact moment, the basement door opened and the dining room doors closed. And I fucking gone. But it was so weird because like it's like you think it like spooky stuff would happen at night, broad freaking daylight. I just ran out the front door. I was like, I'm out of the house. I think it's just because I'm tired that my nose is starting to run, honestly. Because it's been like fine all day. But then like my nose is also rough. Oh, it hurts. I could use some tissues for those. Even just soft toilet paper would be a plus. right, ladies, 35 seconds. Let's see if we can hit this star party. I don't think we've hit one all month. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, we're almost halfway there. Let's hit a star party today. I feel presence and spirits. I do not like it. This is one thing I'll say. I've always been able to feel like a presence where even if it's just like a tingle down my spine, I didn't see anything, like I can feel uncomfortable, like I can feel it. I have never felt this way in our house. And that's impressive to me because of like the history of it. I've never had a cold chill because like, you know, there's sometimes like you'll be walking down a hallway and you just feel like cold chill and you just fucking like speed up and get out of there. I've never had an uncomfortable feeling in this house. But every single person that's ever been in this house and around it has said the same thing. It's such a welcoming, warm home. Even with all the horrible stuff that's happened, everybody's like, this house is so comforting. Thank you for the 10 stars. Oh my nose is gonna drive me nuts. That's the one thing that I've never had a single person be like, get me out of here, I feel the creeps, nothing like that. I know, I might do put that lip peel on my nose. The one that like exfoliates, like that one. I might do that. But we are an hour away from Buc-ee's. That's where we're going, guys. We're trying to get to Buc-ee's today. Not completely sprint. I started working on it. It's on my phone. It's 30 minutes long right now. I need to crop and then edit. It's just frustrating. I'm like, I have this vision. I just want it to be good. Really, you always say your grandpa's next to me? Oh. I don't know if I'd want like a spirit of a family member to always be around. I'd be like, oh shit, they're seeing me do this. Am I frozen? Sorry. Does Julie still say sees those people? No, it was one time he described them, but now he has like on and off like reservations of going into that room, but it was only one time ever with Aislinn, with the outage, when he physically saw them. What is Buc-ee's? It's like a really fancy gas station. Like, they have like a big like food section that like they cook there. They have like a dessert section. They have snacks, souvenirs, stuff like that. Yeah, he had the replacement plate, so we were good. I put it on. I swapped it.
It looks like Buc-ee's. It's a gas station. It's the size of Walmart. That looks like a UPS store threw up inside of it.
I wouldn't say it says a Walmart though. I mean, it has. They're famous for their bathrooms though. Out of all things, they have the best bathrooms. The order for hold. I want to take off hold. Okay, let me look it up. Let me see if I can find you easy, Jennifer. If I can't find you easy, I might have you email us. Jennifer. Let's see. All draft orders discounts. All filters. Let me see if I can. Yeah, if you can email us. Fulfillment status. Let me see if this works. If you can email us, okay? Yeah, just email us. No, I don't think he's getting tired. Guys, don't worry. Don't let them trick you. Amber Truce, I have a question for you. Are you here by chance? drop this place. This is the goodbye collection. Remember, if you put 3 in your cart, 2 will be free. So you're paying for 1 and you're getting 3. But yeah, I haven't really seen much though when we moved here to Florida. I feel like most of the stuff happened like up north for me. Like I remember one time I was at my friend's house and all the houses were old. And we were playing playing hide and seek, and I remember looking over and I saw these like red eyes in the bushes, and I went over there like kind of like, oh, maybe that's her, and I go behind there, and then behind the barn all these bushes just start moving, but there's nothing there. Then I found her somewhere else. That was like another creepy one. Lindsay, if you could text me, I'll reply with my number. Just text me and I'd be happy to assist. 941-718-2103. There you go. I haven't really talked to Jessica too much. I've been trying to like give her space other than like just lightly checking in. But I think today, was the funeral, and then tomorrow is the memorial service. And then from my understanding, their next thing is finishing up some projects on her mother's home, because I believe she wants to relocate. I feel like that's like very fast, but you know, I guess like I couldn't imagine that like having all those memories like around. I might not like it either. But yeah, 1 hour until Buc-ee's, then 2 hours to stop. Because I think we're gonna, well, no, probably 2 more hours until we stop. Yes, her dad passed. Not her mom, her dad passed. Sadly. Very, very, like, out of nowhere. I feel so bad for her. Because it was literally like 0 to 100. Like, it was insane. Just shows you how precious. Honestly, we're going good. I'm not tired. Liam's not tired. He's pretending to sleep again. I think her mom has like farmland, or at least like a lot of acreage. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, where are my crackers? I want my crackers. Hold on, guys. What? I know. Better crackers. What's wrong? I had to move. My husband passed away. Yeah, I can see that because everywhere you look, it's just memories. Yes, Princess, it is. Would you move away if I died?
If you died?
Yeah, like, would the house bother you?
No, the house won't bother me, but I would move away.
You would?
Yeah, I'd go live on a boat. And I'd homeschool still.
Because you're not living your dream right now?
Our first sailing trip would be to the islands of the Bahamas.
Man, he's really planning this out.
Then we'd make our way down to Key West.
Wow.
That'd be cool. But
Man, he has this really planned out for me talking about that life insurance recently.
I told you I wanted to live on a boat before you went, man.
Yeah, but why don't you do it then?
Because you can't live on a boat.
There's literally a boat you can put in the pond.
No. You picked out a boat with me, but a 70-foot catamaran.
I'm fine if it's big enough for me.
You said it has to have a grand piano in it.
If it can fit a grand piano, it can fit me. Yeah, have your eyes on him, y'all. If I'm dead and you don't see me, there'll be signs. And it's gonna be him on a boat.
If you're dead and they don't see you, there's signs. Yeah, the signs are you're dead.
Yeah. He like puts on a wig, pretends to be me. Yeah, we'll get my houseboat and put it on the pond. And then when you're like mad at me, you can just like roll up the path.
Oh.
When he needs space, he can go to his treehouse on the island. Didn't you also say you want to be like that guy?
You said if I could pick any movie to live, I said Castaway, yeah.
There's a big old alligator on it today.
Or Swiss Family Robinson. I didn't think of that one.
I would jam one. Me, little elephant.
Oh, so you'd fight off the pirates?
Oh, y'all. I have a life. You unplugged my phone?
Unplug your phone.
You did. It wasn't plugged in this whole time.
Why would I unplug your phone?
I don't know. Hold on, guys.
Why am I getting late?
Because it's over in your spot. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, he'll name his boat after me in my honor. Okay, Jennifer. We're just waiting for him, Bunny. I actually have them send me more. Let me see. By chance, could you send me the tracking for the other box of Vans? Yeah, we should show them that movie. It's with Sandy Robinson. That's a cute one. Like, let's be real though, that they could never build that thing in real life. That was way too cool. Like, with all those amenities.
I have built it. It's at Disney World.
Yeah, but with modern amenities, those people use like sticks and stones.
What would you be able to build?
They built like the water filtration system, and it was like 5 stories, it was like a mansion.
A water filtration system is rocks, sand, and charcoal,
No, like an elevator.
which has rope and bamboo cut up.
I'm just saying, it's badass. Then you build me one.
You want a treehouse? I wanted to build a treehouse for Sterling. We had to wait until after hurricane season.
You have to use your supplies.
What supplies?
The yard, the earth.
They had a boat that was shipwrecked that they took everything from.
Fine, we'll shipwreck one boat
Okay.
into the pond.
Okay.
Test it out. No, he has cool ideas for it though. He saved the pieces from the one that broke from the hurricane. It's cool. Little rope walk, little rope swing or something. We get a zip line to go over the pond.
No.
Why not?
Why would no?
I wouldn't let go. Done with this? Yeah. Put it in my nest. I cleaned out my nest too just for this trip.
Yeah.
We have this habit of like emptying the mailbox once a month, and when he does it, it's like 20 pounds of mail. A lot of fucking waste of trees, you realize. I've only camped as a child, but I remember childhood memory. We all went and camped on Lake George. And we obviously had air mattresses, and it rained that day. I remember our tent getting flooded with water, but we were on the air mattress and we were like floating on the water. Yeah, he knows I tried to go in the kayak. But he would come watch me. Because like literally I had my snowsuit on too, and I said this idea, like I just want to see if I can just go in the pond and just boat around. And I literally left my shoes, my little winter jacket. If something happened, that would have been it. That would have been the remains of me. You know what it was too calm. Like I didn't see an alligator in sight. And I'm like, where are these alligators? It's too sketchy. I've also never really been on a kayak by myself, so that was probably the other sketchy part. I need to get like a big boat for myself. Or what? Oh, let's go.
We went there to get that apron.
Apron?
Yeah, you got that gift.
Oh, you're talking about your owl pocket?
No. You got that funny gift for your friend.
Yeah, but didn't you also get the owl pocket there?
Was it there?
Yeah, I think so. Can you guys comment? I want to make sure you guys are there, because I can't tell if shit freezes or not. We're in the middle of nowhere.
No, not that friend.
I don't know what you're talking about then.
We visited for her baby shower. We got her an apron or something funny.
I just remember you wanted to stop there because you always wanted to stop there.
Bitching on it or something.
No idea what you're talking about. No, if I had my swan boat, I'd go on that in my swan boat, no problem. No, I've never been in Northern Cali. I would like to though. I would like to drive through the trees. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, girl. Goodbye. Hey, Nancy. Hello, other Nancy. 2 Nancys in a row. Yeah, so far, I feel like the best deal I saw y'all do, which blows my mind, is someone got 3 super mystery boxes and only paid for 1. So you got 3 mystery boxes for the price of 1. That's insane. But foundation seems to be the most popular though in total, and make me clean for the BOGO. Andrew, I will drop it in the comments, but worst case, look at how it is. If you guys had to Google that, do spoilcosmetics.com/collection/goodbye. It's pretty typeable. It's not like anything crazy. So if you have to type it, I would just type it. Because at least it's not like crazy, like, you know. God. My body aches. Like I like bad mattress sleep. I need a massage. Let me know if that helps. String sleeping in the bag. Both the kids are. Thank God. Because String was starting to get a little grouch McChew because he was so sleepy. Hey Erica, hey Terry. But hour will be at Bucky's, a little under an hour. Get gas, get snack, and then not too far after, a couple more hours, we'll be at the hotel to get a quick sleep. But I'm going to, we'll go live in the morning like normal, but I'm going to do my makeup in the car with you guys. Pray it looks good. So I gotta sort all that stuff out to find for tomorrow. We'll give it a go. We'll be like bumping around. Oh my God, I should find that video when Tara did her makeup in the car. Or in the side by side. You remember she forgot, she turned on at the end, she thought she turned on and we missed the whole thing. I was like, oh my gosh, Tara. You did one job. One freaking job. It works for you, buddy? Okay, good. It's like that woman. Oh, I love seeing you guys get the deals, though. We're not going to the cabin tonight. If we were to go to the cabin tonight, we'd be getting there like 6 in the morning. So we ain't doing that. We are stopping in Atlanta so we can at least put our head on pillows, get a good sleep. You know, we'll be able to sleep from like 1 to 8, so we'll get like 7-8 hours. No, we're going to our cabin in Sevierville. Which, if you guys are interested, there's availability in February, March, and April, and I can give you guys a deal on. When we get there, I'll give you guys a nice little tour, whether it's like live or my stories. Maybe I'll do both. I'll give you guys the full tour. But yeah, it'll be fun. I feel like every time we go there, it's like we haven't been there in a bit. It's a beautiful U trip that I earned to Disney. That's at the end. It's at the beginning of next month. It's so funny. All these dang trips always happen like in Florida, whether it's like the cruise and stuff. So I never like fly anywhere. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm always 2 hours away. I don't mind it though. It makes it convenient. But String's like, you're going to Disney without me? I'm like, yeah. But I even told him, I was like, I have a Disney pass already, so check that box. Check. No. That works. That's good. Like thinking, I tell everyone, it's like, get that genie pass, because otherwise you're not going to be doing shit. But it'll be fun. Whatever it's called. Yeah. Back to Lightning Lane. That's what it used to be.
So it's Fast Pass.
Oh, Fast Pass. I thought, well, they always call it Lightning Lane, though. The thing was Lightning Lane. So maybe there's actually made it all match. Yeah, this other trip I'm working on earning is literally in the Dominican. I'm like, I want to go somewhere new. Give me something new, please. But I'm excited. No, it'll be fun. But yeah, Disney next month. Last year they did Vegas though, so I like that they do pick different places. Hey Haley, how are you? Yeah, remember you had to go get the little ticket? Remember you go to the Fast Pass to get the ticket? I don't think, what was wrong with that? Honestly guys, that I felt so smooth. It never glitched or nothing.
That thing didn't work all the time.
Hey, it was free, right? Wasn't it free back in the day? Yeah, it was free. You said to get your ticket, you could do like 3 a day. They just want the monies. It's so expensive now because like literally we all have our passes, so you know we can go into they're free. But then we get genie passes, so we can at least like do rides. So it's like $60. But I guess we don't have to park, so it balances out. But
It's crazy how much money people spend at Disney. For like a week, you've had like $15,000.
yeah, y'all be crazy if you don't live in Florida. Like
$15,000 to fly to Europe.
oh yeah, that story.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Oh, you're saying you could fly to Europe with all that?
Yeah.
Yeah. If we had to buy $300 passes every day, we'd be going like once every couple years. Fast passes are worth it 100%. I will tell you this now: do not go to Disney unless you're gonna do a fast pass. It's a waste of time because you have to think Disney's so busy that there could be a line from 1 to 3 hours long for a ride. You do the fast pass, you're gonna get in within 10-20 minutes. It is not worth it to go to Disney if you do not do the fast pass unless you're just wanting to walk around. Like, that's why people go for weeks, like a week at a time, because you're only gonna hit a couple rides. But I am not going to Disney for 10 hours and going in 3 rides and being waiting in line the whole time. Hell no. Get the fast pass. Invest. You have to pay for the fast pass. It's like $20 a person or more. I don't even know anymore at this point. Invest in it. Invest in it. I know it keeps going up. But that, I'm telling you, it is worth it. Do not go to Disney without it. Because then you at least do, because like what we'll do too with Magic Kingdom is we'll go at 5 to 11. By that time it gets a little calmer, you know, because people are hopping parks, and we will then at that point we'll you know, it'll be a little slip pickings. Then by like 9 o'clock it's like we can do all of them. Boom, boom,
After
boom,
the
boom, boom.
fireworks.
Yeah, after the fireworks. So we'll go for just 3 or 4 hours at night to Magic Kingdom, and boom. Like even the time that me and Sterling went without Liam, I actually don't think I'll tell you this, I don't think we actually did genie passes, Sterling and I, but because we went later in the day like that, we were actually able to hit up rides. And it was also raining. That was in our favor too that day. We were like, I couldn't believe it. He was 4 years old, y'all, walking. We were getting rained on. He walked for 5 hours. And y'all know, we walked like probably 5 miles. And he did it. He complained one time. We had to sit and have some ice cream. But he did it. I was like, now I know you can walk far if you really want to. My niece is getting married in town. June 27th is available then the cabin. I think June's like the 1 month that's booked. Let me look. That month is like banana, but let me look. Let me check. Oh yeah, get the fast pass. The 28th and after is available. The 28th to July 2nd is available, so not during the wedding. So yeah, it would be after the wedding. Yeah, June's pretty stocked up. We have a little bit left in June. I also think Epic World was really cool because we got to see it before it opened. It's not worth it though. It's too small.
There's no shade.
And there's no shade. We're like 2 hours away from Atlanta-ish. No, it is worth going to once, but I would not have felt the same way about it if we weren't there before it opened. Like, us actually able to do everything. I'll have to try, Gina. Good morning, Lisa. Yeah, fast passes is very important. And you know, though, they are a good price because if you go into Universal Studios, fast passes are like a whole nother ticket. It's insane. So I can't believe it. Men's paying $3 per person to go to freaking Universal for a day, and you have like a family.
At that point, just do the VIP
Yeah. It's crazy though. But that's life, I guess. But I think I'm gonna pop off for now and actually charge my phones because I have to either choose ring light or phone. So let me get some phones charged. But I will see you guys in the morning.